Alright, I think we're live. Hello, welcome. This is something slightly different. I'm a big fan of blood, and recently the blood mapping Discord, which I didn't know was a thing, released a map jam called Bloodbasket. There's only 4 maps included in here. I don't think there was a particular theme for this jam, other than just make a blood map. But yeah, and we're gonna check it out. Let's see, I think. Okay, so here are the 4 maps. We're just gonna start from the top and work our way down. Just do, I guess, lightly broiled. Oh no, hold on. That's not good. I don't have a HUD. The HUD is turned off. Turn speed, configure keys. Large screen. There we go. That's better. And crosshair. You can tell I haven't played Blood in a hot minute. See display. B. Crosshair. Alright. Rise up from this tomb here. Oh, look. Some goodies down there. Like these statues are nice.
I sure could use a drink.
Man meat code. Alright. Where is... There we go. More dynamite. Nice simple start here. That's the good stuff. The dynamite throwing in this game is fantastic. Feels great. In here, can I destroy any of this? It's fine. There we go. A little bit of life. Oh, those I think those red potions are like an unused Manhattan Vault. I'll get a way to open the safe. Or a box. I like this undead homeless encampment here. Oh shit. Do I have any more dynamite? Nope. Should probably save my ammo. Those bloated butchers usually aren't a problem.
This promises to be fun.
Don't really have a great way of killing those guys. Shed not innocent blood.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Why? Rats. Go. Rats are probably the most annoying enemies in this game. Ooh, hey, there we go. Goodies. This little secret. Very dark down here.
Grave robbers.
I feel like this area could use like a little bit of kind of atmospheric lighting. Like it's kind of strange how like there's a little candle in here, and I guess it kind of is lighting the room up. You can kind of see there's like a red flicker in here, but it's very dark. I think I'd prefer if this was like a little bit, just a little bit brighter. Maybe less rats too. Out of here. You go through here? Nope. Okay. Oh, fuck. I don't really have anything to kill that spider. Kinda limited on ammo here at the start. I know I haven't played Blood in a minute, but... Go down there. Slots. Oh, there we go. Seems to kind of be a common thing with a lot of Blood maps that they're very very stingy with the ammo. Very stingy with the ammo. Did I miss any ammo back here? Could really use something, anything. Some shotgun shells, some bullets. Go around that guy. Going around everything, so I don't have any ammo to fight. 4 whole bullets? It's very generous of the map. Can I go up here? It doesn't seem like it. Or shotgun shells, I should say. 4 whole shotgun shells. This kind of circles back around. Back out here. Kimbo Incorporated.
You have to have faith for that to work.
Get up here. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here, though. I don't want to... I guess I could fall down here. I could just get on this truck, right? I don't know. I don't want to glitch out of the map. The damn rats in this game.
This is better than Kool-Aid.
You know what? Points for the working vending machine. No, that's impressive. Oh shit. Well, that one doesn't work. There's a lot of Half-Life maps that don't even have working vending machines, which is a crime. You can get arrested for doing that. Here, the new boss is a beast. Oh my god. Okay, Please, thank you, Jesus. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why is there a giant Caleb running around here? What the hell? That's oh shit, I'm like stuck in this. Stuck in here. What is my, I should look real fast. Okay. I want to save before giant red Caleb kills me.
Who's next?
Okay, I got him stuck in the vents. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill him or if I could just leave. I don't feel like I have enough ammo to kill him.
Whoa!
That doesn't work. Okay, well that didn't work either. Maybe I am supposed to kill him. Oh, there we go. I guess we can just go this way. Yeah, I really don't like how stingy this map is with the ammo. It's just for like a short single level. I can kind of understand in an episode, we can kind of pace things out a little bit better. We can be a little bit more stingy with ammo in certain areas, but for just like a single map, I'd rather the map just kind of give me enough ammo to have a good time. I really don't like pitchforking enemies. And this isn't even a particularly hard difficulty, it's just like medium.
Locked.
I just need to leave those guys back there. I'm not dealing with that anymore. There we go. Oh, hey, look at this. Bunch of armor. That's helpful. I feel like there should have just been like a super armor in there. Which just gives you, because there was just like three, there was like one of each armor. There we go. Some goodies. Also, yeah, kind of a surprising lack of cultists in this map. So I've only seen like 6 so far. More guns akimbo. Yeah, I guess I have the ammo for it. Another guns akimbo. Why is it guns akimbo? I guess this is the. I guess I forgot that we're in the Akimbo Corporation, so I guess that makes sense. But they're starving me so for ammo here, so I feel like I can't really pick any of these up. Yeah, I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose. It's like if you give the player a quad damage in Quake, but you don't give them any ammo to use. Like, well, then what's the point of having the quad? That didn't work. Maybe that one. Ammo. Night kid is a good pickup. Get rid of you. Oh shit. Oof, that hurt.
I'm not dead yet.
Those other buttons don't do anything. It's unfortunate. anywhere? That doesn't seem to go anywhere. Another guns akimbo. Might as well. I'm saying, look how fast you burn through that ammo with guns akimbo. It's a long death animation. I don't think I ever burned spiders with fire before in this game. Never had to. Ooh, I like this room. This is pretty cool. Camp rat. Oh, that's it. Let's just exit the game. Oh my god, it just exits the game. Oh no, why would you do that? Why would you have it exit the game? You could just have it exit to menu? What the hell? Well, anyways, that was our first map. Who was that by? Let's take a look at the README real fast. That was our first map. That was Crypts of the Cruel by Daman, inspired by New Orleans above-ground crypts. Dusk Cutley's Mind Level, classic map jams from the 90s, dumb jokes, his office job, 70 horror films. Okay map. I like the concept of the guns akimbo incorporated. I thought that was kind of cute. I think it would have been way better if there was just more ammo. Like I said, I was just playing on like standard normal difficulty. I think in a short like one-off map like that, like because if you're doing an episode where it's like 6, 7, 8, whatever, 10 maps, you can kind of pace it out a little bit more. And you kind of have the player kind of work up to a bigger arsenal towards like the end of the episode, with lots of ammo and stuff. But I think in a situation like that, I think you just give the player weapons. Like don't be stingy on the ammo counter. Like I don't want to be like pitchforking spiders or rats or whatever. That's just kind of dumb. Like a one-off map. There's all these guns akimbos, but I didn't really have the arsenal to use them. I'm sure there's like a couple secrets that I missed that would have had more ammo, but higher difficulties, if you want to be more stingy with the ammo, that's fine, but that's usually why I play like custom stuff on normal. You're never sure how people are going to balance it. I couldn't even imagine playing that on a harder difficulty. That would have been a pain in the ass. Any other thoughts? I thought the crypt area, going down in the crypt from that like homeless camp, I don't know what else you would call it, a little claustrophobic. Again, just didn't have enough ammo to like kill a lot of the enemies down there. Pretty frustrating. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's all I got for that one. More ammo. I like the working vending machines though. Those were cool. Those were very cool. I don't think I've seen one. I don't think I've seen anything like that in another Blood map before. So, props for that. Anyways, next map. We're playing on the Lightly Broiled. I wish these maps kind of led in one into the other, but I understand why they don't. Ooh. Okay. We go in the water. We go behind the waterfall. No. Actually, you know what? Let's get all these guys together. Come on. Come on down. Oh shit, that did not go as planned. There we go. I was hoping they would just get stuck on that ledge there, but they kind of found their way out. very much like that.
That's all, folks.
These damn spiders. Are these destructible? Are you, here? Oh, yeah. Very cool. Oh, fucking rats. Very cool secret there. There is, I think, another cultist somewhere. There he is. I should have let the zombies kill him. That would have been cool. Grab that. Let's get these guys all up. It's so satisfying. It might be like one of the most satisfying things in any game. Just like getting a bunch of zombies together and just chucking dynamite at them.
Locked.
That. I have a... yeah. Oh, there we go. Alright, what do we got down here? I appreciate the abundance of air down here. It's like air pockets. Sometimes with underwater sections, people get very, I guess you could say, stingy with the air. So I don't know if that's the way or not. Nice. Little secret back here. See, I appreciate this map's doing a much better job with the ammo. More than enough shotgun shells, a decent amount of bullets, you know, a couple things of TNT. It's really all you need, right?
Locked.
Okay, so I think this is the way down here. Not this way though, right? No. Okay, it is. Yeah, here we go. Oh shit. Not expecting that. I don't know what that does. Those goodies. Oh, there's a way up over there as well. I think I can make it over to that ledge there.
I've got 2 guns. I should be enough room.
I think that's another, oh shit. I think that's another kind of important thing too, is the kind of enemies that you actually put in your level make it. Oh shit! Okay, that's a lot of hellhounds. The kind of enemies that you're putting in your levels matters quite a bit as well. Oh, hey, look at that. Because if you're putting cultists in your map, you're feeding the player a lot of extra ammo that you otherwise wouldn't be, right? By having the Tommy gun cultists and the shotgun cultists. So when you don't have the cultists, you have to kind of account for that. I think that maybe is what went wrong with the last map. It just kind of didn't... Forgot about that. You. Come here. Let's check out this room. Nice. Little med kit there. Some armor. I never played Blood before. I duck not just for fun. I think the cultists, they have a higher chance of missing you with their hit scan weapons if you're if you duck down, from my understanding.
Locked.
This is where we came from. Have we been here before? Yeah, we just did a big loop. I don't have any keys. Oh no. Yeah, no, I haven't been here. Okay, never mind. That's the way to go. This way. There we go. Air. Grab some health. Getting up here is going to be a pain in the ass. It keeps like pushing me back down. I'm going to have to get some more air. Going in and out of water, or going through like little tight passages in water is very annoying. Not very, like, kind of just a pain in the ass. I would have made this a little bit larger. This whole cabin could have been just like a little bit bigger. Isn't there one more? He's dead. There you are. What do I have? Oh yeah, this. There we go. That doesn't do anything. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, that's bullshit. He's burning me through the thing there. Fuck. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to follow me up here or not.
rich must pay.
These hellhounds can take a beating. Jesus. I kind of wish this was this might have been more interesting as bars instead of this like weird. I don't even know what you would call this. It's like little like closet door or whatever that's like half open. When these light switches work? I would have just had this be like bars, and then you can kind of see the hellhound, and you can kind of do damage to you while you try to. Because kind of an interesting idea of like you have like the hellhound shooting fire at you, and then you kind of have enemies coming through here. So it kind of makes this room unusable. So you're kind of like shooting enemies through here, which I kind of like. But you have to like either stay here or commit to going forward, is what I mean. I think that's kind of interesting from like a combat encounter perspective. But it was almost like unintentionally done because he could only shoot the fire through this like little gap here. But if this was made bars, that would have been a lot easier. But I guess then you could also throw you could also like attack the hellhound early. So I don't know. That hurt. It was worth it. Oh shit! I didn't realize that was an explosive one. That's just dead end. Alright.
Is that gasoline I smell?
Ooh, hey, look at that. Oh, wow, that's a lot of enemies. Why is that TNT barrel didn't go off? There we go. That was pretty cool. That was a very fun encounter. Secret there. Oh shit. This is like peak Blood. You're just like hopping around a room, you got the napalm launcher. There's just zombies everywhere. I would have put a boss encounter out here, to be honest. This would have been a great room for it. Or I would have rather like thrown in like either like a mother spider, or maybe the Shithog or whatever, the gargoyle one. Maybe you probably could have put a Cerberus in here. Maybe Cerberus like jumps out from the waterfall or something. That could have been cool. Still a very fun fight though. In the water, behind the waterfall. Oh. climb up this? Oh yeah, kinda. Like those plant enemies. I need to waste dynamite on those guys, but it's okay. Fucking rats.
The suffering.
Light switch works in here. Nice. This one doesn't work either. Jesus, that was a nice little ambush. Oh, this is cool. Except for the screaming. Oh shit. Let's get rid of those hands. That was pretty cool. Ladder's little jank. There we go.
I have a bad feeling about this. Victims, aren't we all?
Oh. Okay, well I have an invulnerability. Nice. Oh. Oh, that's cool. There's some of that build engine trickery. I actually like the ghost enemies. I just wish they didn't make that noise. Good lord. Pretty cool encounter. That was very fun. Is this gonna exit the game again? Why do these all exit the game? They gotta fix that. I don't know what it would take to send you back to the main menu, but they need to, next time they do a blood jam, they gotta work on that. That's a little annoying. What map was that? Let's see here. It was, The Ninthful Woods? The Nithful Woods? Who's that by? Nithful Woods by Damien Ezreal. Rather straightforward map, linear start to the end style progression with one key door. Lead time's roughly 10 minutes, 7 secrets. Horror movie reference and final secret, Hellraiser. I got that one with the little puzzle box on the table. For further info on this map, see the readme. That was a cool map. I really like that one. That was like that's a classic kind of style blood map. It was very fun. Little journey through the woods, little underwater section. There's a little bit of everything in that map. You had the cool fight with the napalm launcher. The only thing it was missing was like a proper boss fight. I love how towards the end we kind of go into like we start kind of getting into that build engine trickery with like rooms elongating and you know, little secret passageways. You know, the house kind of starts like morphing into some weird like Lovecraftian shit where it's like not making sense anymore. Of course at the end you kind of go through the mouth into the weird blood area. And yeah, nothing but good things to say about that map. That was a lot of fun. And that's kind of what I'm talking about compared to the last map, is that one gave me, you know, plenty of ammo. Oh yeah, that map also had like a industrial section too. Man, that map really had everything. It had like the forest, it had kind of that open canyon area, and you can kind of see where you need to get to. It had like an industrial section, it had a water section, kind of another like canyon rocky section. And then you kind of have the house, and then you kind of have the weird kind of Lovecraftian, non-Euclidean like moving rooms stuff at the end there. Just really impressive how many themes the author was able to fit into that map. And then yeah, all the combat encounters were great. Gave me plenty of ammo. Yeah, nothing but positive things to say about that one. That was a good map. Let's move on. Oh. Oh shit. Okay. I'm like a temple or something.
I need a key. Whoa! I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Okay. This one is throwing a lot of stuff at me and only giving me proximity mines.
Whoa!
That's
Who wants some? Who's next?
a lot of cultists, and I still don't have a gun. I see ammo, but no gun. Tommy gun is fine, I can make this work. Kill you. Back here. Some health. Get a quick save. Yeah, so far I'm not super in love with the start of this map. So this is just kind of a dead end here. Actually, it seems like... Oh, wait, I can't. I don't have a... I can do this, I guess.
Son of a bitch must pay.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna paint the town red.
This is like a well full of blood. Alright, I mean, I guess we got a med kit out of it at least. You. I was hoping one of these guys would run into my TNT, but now they're just infighting, so... Did that cultist just change colors? What the fuck? I have to say, compared to the last map, this one feels, I would define as, like, amateur. This feels like a new mapper. I swear, I have to have missed the weapons they, providing me here. Let me go back a little bit. There's TNT back here. There's a ton of zombies. Oh, okay, a little secret out there. We can check that out in a second. Let's get rid of these guys first. Yeah, no, there's like no shotgun back here unless it's in a little secret passage or something. Out here, maybe? So that's, I guess, where the shotgun is. You gotta jump out of the this hole here and find the secret shotgun. That's a little absurd. I probably would have put a more interesting weapon down there. This is a pretty well hidden secret. I probably would have put something more interesting down there. Maybe like an early Tommy gun, or even just like a bunch of TNT. Because I starting the map with this many kind of zombies and the cultists, there's like the fire plant here, and not having any weapons besides like the proximity TNT and the remote TNT, I'm not a fan of that. Did that wall just move? Shotgun in this room. I will say the lava is kind of neat. This room is like pretty empty though. That's kind of what leads me to believe this is like a newer mapper. It's like some of these rooms are just very boxy and there's not a lot going on in them. Compared to kind of the last map, which had more advanced geometry. Pick all these guys up. Yeah. I don't know why that dynamite just flew right through him, but. So again, I kind of see what they're going for here, where you're kind of pulling these levers and then enemies are popping out of these like little cubbies in the wall here, but it's kind of awkward. Just because it's like they're kind of on each. How do I explain it? They're kind of like on. There needs to be like a bigger area to kind of fight these guys. I feel like this would have worked better downstairs. Having like a nice big area kind of in the middle, because it's like top kind of ring, this like square that you kind of run around here, this like catwalk almost. Not very fun to fight in, just kind of a straight hallway. I think having kind of a bigger, more open area down here would have been just more fun. I guess we're just jumping down there. Those guys can stay up there. weird. Those hellhounds like died as soon as the door opened. They just immediately. I don't know if that was intentional or if they just kind of bugged out. This was a dead end. I actually don't know where the key door is. That trap was sprung a little slowly there. Key door back this way. Oh, shit. This is a bizarre map. That's pretty cool. Oh, more hellhounds. This author loves hellhounds. They love not really giving you a good way to kill hellhounds. That was kind of a waste. You. What do I have for guns? Not a whole lot. There's a Tesla cultist here. Whatever.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
It feels like the map is like spawning random enemies way back behind me. It's like I don't know where these zombies are coming from. I almost out of ammo again. Yeah, this map is kind of having the same issue as the first map, where it's just not kind of pacing out the ammo enough. I have no way to really kill this guy. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna let him stay back there. I'm trying to kind of run forward, see if I can't find. There we go.
Isn't this extraordinarily bad?
Stuck on stuff.
I won.
The level is shaking and I can't see anything. I think it wants me to jump down here. Okay, that was a weird ending. I don't know. That was Blood and Fire by Bloody Tom. This is an underground lava temple that is soaked in blood. There wasn't a whole lot of blood in that map. Built this level from scratch. Began with the spawning point of the player and worked my way up. I mean, that's usually how it works. I find all the other secrets where you're not gonna have a good time. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a good time, to be honest. I don't think that was a very good map. I think it was very, very conservative with the resources for no real reason. Again, if you're doing a one-off level, I think you have to kind of think about it a little bit differently than if you're doing an episode. I don't see a point in like resource starving the player. Maybe on like higher difficulties if you really want to. you can, but if someone's playing on like the standard difficulty, I feel like you should just kind of be like, yeah, here's a shotgun and plenty of shells. You know, you don't have to give them like. When I talk about resource starvation, I'm not really talking about so much like, you know, you don't have to give the player the napalm launcher or a bunch of Tesla ammo. You really just make sure the player has enough shotgun shells and bullets to kind of finish the map without feeling like they have to kite enemies around and drag them back and skip a bunch of fights, right? The thing that's fun about these old games is like getting into fights with enemies, you know, exploring the map, and then also like getting into these like fun fights where you're kind of bouncing around, dodging projectiles, you know, playing keep away from enemies, and then also, you know, shooting them. And if you can't do the shooting part, you lose a lot of the fun factor, because then you're just dodging enemies. And I personally don't find that very fun. It is significantly more fun to be able to shoot back. Yeah, I think that level, like some of the combat encounters just weren't super great. The ammo starvation was a huge issue. I feel like that's another thing too, is that I think if you're going to, I think it's good to play test your map, especially maybe without the secrets. You know, maybe the secrets were, because I think I found a couple of the secrets. Like I found that shotgun. The shotgun really shouldn't be in a secret. The shotgun in this game is kind of your workhorse gun. You really want to give that to the player. That and like the Thompson. The Tommy gun is another kind of workhorse weapon in this game. Like those two, the Thompson for like some range and shotgun for up close. Everything else is sort of, I guess like the dynamite can be a little bit of a workhorse. Depends how much TNT you have. But obviously that one comes kind of with the well, it comes with the downside of not being able to use it in close quarters, where the shotgun you can kind of use anywhere. But yeah, I really didn't like how little ammo that map gave. And again, some of the encounters, like that one encounter with the switches, where it kind of kept spawning enemies out of those like little crypts, kind of an interesting idea. To kind of allow the player to control the pace of the encounter, but that was just like an awkward area to fight in, because again, it was just like two long strips of like hallway and just like a big ring. I think that encounter would have better fit a more interesting room and kind of area layout, with like some like maybe height variation or whatever, some cover, some things to kind of jump around on. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it wasn't super great. Wasn't thrilled about that one. Anyways, let's move on to our fourth and final map here. Last map. Also, the ending of that last map was weird as well.
Hey, bitch, let's go.
Oh. Okay. Oh my, oh Jesus, what the hell?
Hey, she-bitch, let's go.
We got a big red spider back there. Alright. Good lord.
Amateurs.
What the fuck has happened out here? What? Okay, what a weird intro to the map there. We don't have any weapons. Let's head up here. Oh. Okay. I guess the cultists are supposed to be fighting that big spider, but you kind of can't even watch that, because you're just like, you have to dance around these spiders up here, because you don't have any guns. Christ. Forgot about that guy. That's okay. That's all TNT.
Fresh meat.
Probably gonna have to die here and try again. That's TNT too. Can't get up there. There's some flares, but I don't have a flare gun. I don't really understand. There's nothing back in here. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. Yeah, I don't. This map isn't like giving me any. It's not giving me any fucking guns. Like I don't. It's like even if I wait for this event to this little silly thing with the big spider to finish up, there's just like no. Yeah, I really don't like the intro to this. It's a cool concept. I see what they're doing. It's just like just give me a shotgun or something.
Amateurs.
Yeah, like there should just be a. I mean, even if you want to have like the intro with the spiders and like the pitchfork, then just like have some guns out here from the dead cultists. I don't understand the obsession with being really stingy with the guns. Guns and ammo. There's like multiple points at the start. Like this whole intro here is like a cool concept. But there's multiple points here where you could just easily have like a gun. Either a Tommy gun or a shotgun or hell, even a flare gun. Not being picky here. Come down here. Anything behind the waterfall? Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. We got our first weapon.
That'll teach you.
So you can't even. How about you dynamite to blow this room up here? I guess I could throw a. Throw a can of this flamethrower in there. Right. Oh man. Okay, this map is a real ball buster.
That'll teach you. Fresh meat.
Fucking rats. I feel like I'm playing on like the hardest difficulty. This is crazy. There's so many of them too. There's like fucking 7 cultists in that little room. Why is this map like so brutal? I really don't understand. Even if I just had a shotgun, I would be totally fine with that. I'm not asking for anything special here. There's a bunch of shotgun ammo. Okay, there's some armor. Oh my god. There's like 100 rats chasing me. I mean, the armor's not that helpful if I can't do any damage. There's something up here. There's cobwebs. Jesus. Good lord. There's still no weapons. That's crazy.
Locked. It's stuck. Locked.
Button doesn't work. Okay.
It's stuck. No one wants to play with me. Oh, that wasn't a bit nice. Locked.
Did you hit those TNT things over there? What are we doing? Oh shit. Okay. Oh, thank God it shocked him. Jesus.
It's stuck.
Good lord. Guys, okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. There's a little secret down there. That like kind of bugged my game out there. That was weird. Okay. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Go back in here maybe. Nope. Okay. Is there a way to like... No, that just kills you. I don't know what you're supposed to do here. It's like a little quick time event. Like I'm kind of waiting for the elevator, but this is a weird map, man. I don't know. Somehow that second map was just like the best. I feel like some of these other, I don't know, some of these other maps are just like, they don't really seem to get it. What if I did this? That just doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, you don't have enough time. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. You just don't have enough time to wait for that elevator. Because the exploding spider kind of runs at you too fast.
Locked.
I guess we haven't checked down here yet. goodies down here, some flares, bullets. Don't see much else though. I think this might be the way. The thing is like this level isn't like, compared to the last map, you can tell like whoever made this, they have like a knowledge of the tools. They kind of grasp like how to make a map. It seems like they just want to make a really brutal map for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, there is like this little ledge you can jump to down here. There's this. I don't think you can get back up. I guess you can.
Fresh meat.
Go down here, and then you're kind of just... Nope, I can't get over there. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking you can kind of jump from here to here, and then maybe you like circle back around. Can I just run at this thing? I mean, that room just seems scripted to explode, so I don't... I'm genuinely not sure what to do. Do I throw TNT at it? Oh, you go this way? Okay. This is just, I don't know, man. This is like a very cryptic map. Don't want to blow any of those up.
Locked.
Slot. There's a Guns Akimbo. Can I just soft lock now? Can I not? Can I not call the elevator back?
Locked.
I hear cultists somewhere. I think I'm soft locked. I don't think I can call the elevator back.
Locked.
It's like I said, it's very strange. It's like, because this level, like, it's put together well. Like, you know, I guess you wouldn't call these brushes. I don't know what the build engine. I don't know what like the maps are made out of. In Quake, it's brushes. The level geometry is put together very nicely. It's clear whoever made this knows what they're doing. I just don't understand why they made it so like cryptic and frustrating. So I think I'm just trapped down here. I mean, I can try and do... Nope, that doesn't work.
Locked.
Unless... This is the... Yeah, see if I jump off of here, it's just gonna, like, suck me into that underground area and kill me. This just seems like a big oversight to not have a switch here to call the elevator back. Try going. Yeah, no, it's just gonna kill me. Yeah, no, I'm completely soft locked. Unless there's a way to call the elevator back that I'm just not aware of. It doesn't seem like it seems like this switch should do that, but I don't know why it doesn't. I guess I could just cheat my way out of here because that's kind of bullshit. I don't feel like playing the let's see. Flip movement. Well, shit. No clip does not work. No clip works very, very differently in Build Engine. Yeah, no clip is a little strange in Build Engine. It kind of just there we go.
Silence was paid.
Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and turn no clip off here. I have. The whole reason I even hit that button in the first place is I wasn't sure where that elevator was going to take me. I thought that elevator might take me back to the floor with the spider and the explosives and just like insta-kill me. Does this do anything? Nope. That's why I was kind of using extra caution there.
Who's next?
This was a pretty fun area. This is probably the first fun area of this entire map. This little, like, kind of catacomb fight here. It was annoyingly cryptic. Didn't soft locked me.
I have a bad feeling about this.
East Vision. Just useless crap. Say that again. Okay, that just kills me.
Bad feeling about this. Locked.
Oh. It just chases you. Jesus Christ.
I sure could use a drink.
Holy Oh, and then one little jump scare at the end. Oh, yeah, they were the only... That was the only map that actually sent me back to the main menu. Incredible. Man. What do I even say about that one? That was just... I don't know, man. That was Mother Superior by, Athen? This map revolves around a cave system exploited by the Cabal, built from scratch from the Bloodbasket map jam. The idea was to have a huge spider terrorizing both the cultists and the player. Some parts are try, die, repeat. Be curious and try different approaches. There are 2 endings to the map. Rats hide secrets. I just didn't like that map, if I'm being honest. I think it was well put together from like a very technical standpoint, in terms of like the layout and the kind of level geometry. I thought looked fine, you know, compared to the last map, which was like very boxy. And it seemed like somebody who was like a little bit new at mapping, maybe. I just didn't like the concept. I don't know. I just didn't think it was very fun. I think the idea of having like a big, like, new enemy, quote unquote new enemy, it was just like a reskin spider. I thought that was a cool concept, but I just think the way it was executed was very poorly. I think withholding any weapons from the player for so long was just a bad idea. Like I said, I'm just not like, just give the player a shotgun, like, you know, like just hand him a shotgun. That's all I really need. I don't need anything fancy. Just a shotgun and maybe like 20, 30 shells and I'm good. Kind of withholding that for a very long time was kind of annoying. Made some of those early fights very awkward with just the spray can. Made the early part of the map extremely awkward with the spiders, just dodging them while I'm waiting for the little like cutscene to play out. A lot of just like, yeah, just like trial and error sections. It feels like a very old way of kind of making games. Like, it reminds me of like old point-and-click adventure games, just like tons of trial and error. It's like, okay, this doesn't work. What do I do here? And then you just kind of keep trying it, and you just kind of like very cryptic, you know, unnecessarily so. I guess some people might enjoy that. I'll admit that's not what I enjoy. I like combat. I like gunplay. I like shooting things. That's why I primarily play shooters. I like moving and dodging and aiming. I think that whole part. And, you know, exploring nice looking areas as well can be very fun, but if you get too cryptic and you just kind of keep killing me with like little kind of like explosions like that, I just don't think it's very fun. Not for me. What else? Especially with like the elevator part, where it seems like, okay, I need to wait for this elevator, but no, the actual door is like way up ahead in this hallway. You gotta blast open a wall and jump down a waterfall. I didn't mind, like there was just some ideas that were like executed, like cool ideas that were maybe just not executed well, is a good way to like talk about this map. You know, like the ending sequence where you have to run from the explosions is like a cool idea, but I just don't know how well executed it was. You know, similarly, I think the one I will say, the one area that I did like was where there was all the explosive barrels and you can't shoot them with a bunch of zombies. I think that would have been more interesting if there was more areas where it's like, hey, you can't shoot these barrels. Like, just have a ton of explosive barrels and like some enemies, like preferably it's like zombies and maybe bloated butchers running around, and you just kind of have to avoid shooting the barrels. Something like that is interesting, as it rewards, you know, accuracy, right, and punishes misses, and you have to be, you know, very careful with your shots. So there was that very, very brief section where there was a bunch of barrels, and I had to avoid shooting those and, you know, shoot the zombies. But yeah, having that spider kind of run at you, and it seems like you have to wait for the elevator, that was just like cheesy. I didn't like that. There's really no hints other than just like running at the spider and just kind of trying different things. I could very easily see somebody getting stuck on that section for a really long time, to the point where they give up. The one section with the elevator where I got stuck, like it's like soft locked, was another problem. I don't know why you can't just call the elevator back down. I tried to explain it in the map, but the reason I sent the elevator up is because I thought it was going to take me back to the room with the spider and all the explosions. So I thought, like, shit, if I take this elevator back up, I'm just going back up to die, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. There was just a lot of things about that map I just didn't care for. Again, technically well put together, like visually well put together, some cool ideas. I just don't think they were executed super well. You know, having like some infighting, quote unquote, where like the cultists are fighting like a spider or some kind of monster is very cool. But you kind of don't see a lot of it. It kind of just happens while you're like busy with other shit, which is kind of not very fun. So yeah, I don't know. Good attempt, some interesting ideas. Just I just don't think it was executed well. Anyways, that is Bloodbasket. That is all 4 maps of Bloodbasket. Pretty fun, pretty cool for the first Blood Jam in recent years. Or first Blood Jam that I've ever played. Wasn't too bad. I think the standout map was Ninthful Woods. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I think that map was very solid and easily my favorite map. Good variety of areas, some very fun fights, nice visuals. Overall, a really solid map. Some of the other ones were a little, they're okay. I don't know how much time the mappers had to make these, so you always have to kind of take that into account. I think most map jams are usually like a month, like 30 days, give or take, you know, 3-4 weeks. So I guess keep that in mind. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for putting this together. Thanks to all the mappers for working on these. It's always fun to play more Blood. I'm a big fan of Blood. I really should play more Blood stuff. I don't really play a whole lot of. There's like I've kind of played I played Trauma Therapy, and of course I played Death Wish, which I know is getting a big update later this year. So that'll probably be my like Halloween Blood playthrough. But yeah, I should really play more Blood. So should you the viewer. You should play more Blood too. Blood is great. It's very underrated. It's a lot of fun. It has like a very good kind of fun gameplay, fun movement too. Just like bouncing around, throwing TNT. It's a good time. So yeah. Anyways, that's Bloodbasket. Thanks again to the mappers. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care. GG's.